Greetings from Venice Beach. I'd love to kick us off with some updates around the Deuce campus. We've got at least one more big surprise up our sleeve in terms of build out around here at our expanded facility. But I shared recently an update to our community newsletter that I would love to share here. Frankly, I'd love to tell you a story about these doors to my left. For a little over a decade, we leased the building next to us, and we're always kind of like looking over the fence, at the garage next door. And I knew that this building that I'm in right now was tied together with the property that we rented next door from a real estate perspective. And so then it became this far-fetched goal to one day be able to buy both buildings as a way to maintain the integrity of the brand experience and expand in more ways than one. And as I, would look over next door, you couldn't help but notice these three bay doors, these big opening doors. And it seemed to fit beautifully our model for development, which is a bit of a sub-motto around here. You've maybe seen it. It says performance, community, lifestyle, which I won't go into the full detail, but that is a system of development. We are here for performance. That performance is objective performance with a coach, happens in the context of community. We believe that chasing performance in that community then bleeds into your lifestyle. And if the 23 hours of the day that you're not here change because of this hour, then so will your performance improve. And this becomes a sustainable sort of lifestyle thing. And I looked over here and I said, you know what? One day those doors are going to be painted black, and with perfect block lettering, we'll say each of them one of those words: performance on door 1, community on door 2, lifestyle on door 3. And I'm happy to share that vision, which didn't include many other details, right? Like I didn't imagine a strike movement retail store being in there, or a PT office, or certain programs. All those details weren't there, but the guiding vision was this hyper-specific goal that one day I would make those doors say those 3 things. And I'm just so elated to take a moment to now report that those doors read performance, community, lifestyle. We've done the impossible and bought this property. And so our sign painter extraordinaire, Pac-Man Jack, came out and hand painted those doors, just like he hand painted our gold leaf and logo work in the other building. So an incredible, more than 10-year goal accomplished here for Deuce and what we're trying to do. And it's all viewed through the lens of painting some doors. So maybe it's hard to communicate how much that means to me through this medium, but I'm trying, because that felt like almost a lifetime of work to make those doors say that. So I'll be sharing some photos on our social media about that. As far as our intro, I am thrilled to introduce a full conversation with a good friend and powerful founder, Christina Ramirez. Her story is a Disney movie of inspiration. And as you'll learn in our conversation, I met her at Whole Foods across the street from here. And quite frankly, the story here is when we were building out the original gym some 14 years ago, I spent like 4 or 5 pit stops in Whole Foods every day. Just going over there trying to get a meal, come back, do some drywall, Whole Foods drywall. And there was this one woman that sort of, she had the apron on, the name tag, and there's something about her that felt a bit out of place. And so I asked her about it. What are you doing working here? And the story is incredible. As you'll hear, she got a job at Whole Foods to sneak her consumer packaged good, a bamboo toothbrush, into Whole Foods distribution. And when I met her, I was like, what are you doing working in the wine aisle? And she said, well, if I work here for a certain amount of time, I could make it to the whole body section. And when I get to the whole body section, the Whole Foods really enjoys local, and they really enjoy supporting team. And so now she would have a great case to work her toothbrush that was going to save the environment into Whole Foods. I'll spare you the details. I won't do the spoiler alert, but she makes it work. And I'm excited to introduce you to Christina, who we used to formerly call C-Money. And as a reminder, this is a story, an interview from season 1. And so this full-form conversation was spliced up in season 1. If you haven't checked out season 1, it's incredible. It's topical, highly produced, different format. And so there won't be video for this, but you will hear the sort of linear full conversation with Christina Ramirez.